Alright, I'm back on here. I haven't made any of these videos in quite a while. Like I tell you guys, I don't run this page in the way that maybe it should be run. I just kind of do what I want. That being said, I wanted to speak on this Jake Paul fight really quick, and I'm gonna try to be as quick as I possibly can on this video. First of all, I didn't even know this fight was coming up. To keep it quite honest with you, I'm really kind of tired of this nonsense. And I've actually been saying this for like 5 fights now. This guy's lucky that my kids are entertained by him, or else I wouldn't be entertaining this at all. And to be clear, this is not to say that I dislike the dude or I hate the dude or I'm giving him the hate that a lot of other people give him. But like I said, you keep talking about winning a championship, you keep talking about how good you are and shit like that, and you just keep taking the same type of fights and shit. So since I know my kids are gonna want to watch the fight, I was like, you know what? The fight is this week. Let me watch some shit on it so I at least know what's going on if I'm gonna sit there and watch it, right? I just watched like the press conference or whatever it was, and it was crazy. There was so much nonsense being spewed that I really had like a hard time even sitting there and listening to it. This dude's talking about giving people the fights, giving the fans the fights that they want to see. Bro, stop it. Stop it, please, bro. People have, it's so strange to me that this loop keeps going on, and people are like still entertaining this. They ask him, "Are you bothered by people saying that you're not a real boxer and shit?" And he's like, "No, I don't give a fuck what people say." And then in the next breath, you're telling us that you're giving us the fight that the people want, but what the people want is for you to fight, real boxers and shit. Oh, well, it is a real boxer. It's Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Bro, come on. When was the last time this guy had a serious fight, bro? Was it like Sergio Martinez, like 10 fucking years ago? Maybe even more than that. I don't remember what year that fight was. Um, this guy has not been good. This guy has not been competitive for a very, very long time. Even that Sergio Martinez fight, I think he was like 44-0 going into that fight, and he had maybe one or two solid wins on his resume. And I'm not trying to shit on anybody here. I'm just being realistic. His dad had the same thing. His dad was 80-0 at one point. You're in your 70th fight or whatever it is, and you're fighting a guy that's fucking 6-30 in your 70th fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it can't be done, and you still got to win the fights, right? You're still standing there in front of another human fighting him, so you still got to win the fights. I get that, but the point that I'm trying to make is it's the same type of thing. Okay, this guy had a great record going into that fight, but there was not really anybody on that resume. Like, so it was just padded and it was dressed up really nice, but it wasn't as good as it looked, is what I'm trying to say. And then he lost that fight. He's had major issues with making weight, keeping himself in shape, training properly, drug issues. He has lost some really embarrassing fights that he should have never lost. He got beat up by Anderson Silva not that long ago. Jake beat Anderson Silva. I know that doesn't always, this guy beat this guy and this guy beat this guy. It doesn't always mean anything, but I just don't I just don't get it. Like, honestly, are people confused by this smokescreen? Like, do you guys not see what's going on? This guy competed at what fucking weight did Chavez fight at? Like 168 or something like that? They're fighting at 200 pounds, bro. This is no different at all than any of the other nonsense that's gone on. You're fighting people that are old, that are out of shape, that are out of their prime, that don't fight anymore, that have drug addictions, that are very good in a different sport. It's just always something, bro, and it's just tiring. Like, it's just silly. Does anyone fucking think Chavez is going to win this fucking fight? Like, I don't know, man. Does Chavez even want to win this fight? Like, is Chavez going to fucking show up and be in shape? Can he be in shape? I mean, what weight does he even walk around at? He used to fight at 168. He can't walk around any heavier than 200. And they're fighting at 200? I just... Listen, man, I don't have much to say on this, and I want to be clear before I hop off of here. This is not an I Hate Jake Paul video. This is just shit is just silly. I really don't know what else to say. The shit needs to stop. I've said this 100 times. I'll watch it. I'll tune in because my kids are gonna watch it. I won't pay for it for sure. And listen, well, I guess we'll see what happens. But I kind of already know what's gonna happen. And even if it doesn't, again, this is just another lose-lose situation. Like if Chavez beats him, that's an embarrassment, bro. Like he lost to Anderson Silva. He lost to people he wasn't supposed to lose to. He's had so many issues with not taking shit seriously and drug problems. Like if you lose to a guy like this that hasn't fought in X amount of time that no one takes serious. I mean, Tommy Fury you lost to, it's like, all right, Tommy Fury ain't no fucking Andre Ward or no Canelo or nothing like that, but at least Tommy was an undefeated actual boxer, right? Like, he's not great, but at least you got in there with an undefeated boxer, and it was a close fight. You put up a good fight. So, even though your claims of winning a world title seem absolutely ridiculously far-fetched, at least we know that if we throw you in the ring with a boxer, he fought that other guy that had a decent record. I think he was like 16-1, and he knocked him out. At least we know that we can put you in there with active boxers who are not old and not, struggling with all these severe things. And you can be competitive, okay? So we can get rid of the notion that if we put this guy in the ring with a real boxer, he's going to get fucking blown out. That's obviously not the case. You put this guy in the ring with a world champion that actually fights in his weight class. Like, put him in with a light heavyweight world champion or a cruiserweight world champion. Let him go fight Marcus Brown or somebody like that. Then I think we might have a different story. Better BF, B-Vol, shit like that. Then he's going to look like he doesn't belong in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Or at least I think. Listen, if the guy proves me wrong, the guy proves me wrong. But this nonsense, I don't know, man. I'm over this. I'm over even talking about it. Like I said, my kids are going to want to tune in. I'll fucking stream it. I'll tune in for free. But just don't be fooled by the smoke screen, bro. This is the same nonsense that it always is. Don't let the name, don't let the talking and all this other type of shit fool you. It's just all the same nonsense, and you're probably going to get the same outcome. So that's what I think about it. Peace.